All right, so we've got a script here.
Okay.
It's for like an educational video all about why cats purr.
Cool.
And,
Sounds interesting.
I gotta say, like, I always thought it was just, they're happy they're purring.
Right. Right.
But
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's a little more to it than that.
There's definitely more to it.
So,
It's way more complex than like a I'm happy signal.
okay, so before we get into like all the reasons why,
Okay.
can we talk about how do cats purr? What's going on there?
Yeah, so imagine like a tiny motor in their throat.
Uh-huh.
Cats have these laryngeal muscles,
Okay.
and when they purr, these muscles contract and relax super fast.
Wow.
And so it's like vibrating the air as they breathe. And what's really cool is that they can purr continuously,
Oh, wow.
both when they're inhaling and exhaling.
Oh, that's interesting.
So it creates that like signature rumbling sound.
Like their own little white noise machine.
Exactly.
So we've established how they purr.
Yeah.
But let's get into the why. We know they purr when they're content.
Right.
But this script's hinting at some other reasons, too.
Yeah, this is where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
You see cats also purr when they're stressed or injured or even in pain.
Really?
Yeah.
So, like, it's not always a good thing?
Not necessarily. No, it's like a self-soothing mechanism. Almost like they're trying to calm themselves down.
So my cat could be purring on my lap
Yeah.
because they're happy or because they're, like, secretly freaking out?
Exactly. It's all about context.
Okay.
Like a purr accompanied by relaxed body language, slow blinks, and maybe some head bunts.
Yeah.
That's probably a happy purr.
Right.
But, if they're purring while hiding
Yeah.
or tense or after a stressful event, it could be a stress purr.
Okay, so purring's like a multi-purpose tool then.
Yeah.
It's not just about expressing emotion.
Right.
It's about regulating it.
Precisely.
No.
And if we think about it from like an evolutionary perspective, it makes sense. A self-soothing mechanism
Wow.
would be so valuable for a solitary predator like a cat. It helps them cope with stress,
Yeah.
potentially even promoting healing.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And speaking of healing, this script mentions some research about the actual physical benefits of purring.
Yes, and this is where things get really mind-boggling.
Okay.
Studies suggest that the frequency of a cat's purr, somewhere between 25 and 150 hertz,
Okay.
could actually stimulate bone and tissue repair.
Hold on. Are you saying that the sound of a cat purring can help them heal faster?
It seems so. Yeah, it's thought that those vibrations
Wow.
might increase bone density and promote healing.
Oh.
It might even explain why cats, despite being notorious for climbing and jumping from like precarious heights,
Right.
seem to recover from injuries remarkably well.
Yeah, that's amazing. And it goes beyond just cats, right?
Yeah.
There's research about the impact of those frequencies on humans, too.
Absolutely. Some studies suggest that exposure to cat purrs can have beneficial effects on humans,
Like what?
like lowering blood pressure, reducing stress hormones, even promoting relaxation.
So basically, snuggling with a purring cat could be a form of self-care.
It's quite possible.
Who knew?
And remember, purring is also a form of communication.
Right.
Think about kittens.
Yeah.
They purr to signal to their mother that they're safe and content.
Right, like everything's good, Mom.
Exactly. And some researchers believe that cats have adapted this behavior to communicate with humans as well.
Oh.
They may purr to solicit attention food,
Yeah.
or even just to strengthen their bond with us.
So to recap, a cat's purr can be a sign of happiness, a way to cope with stress,
Yep.
a healing mechanism, and a form of communication.
It's amazing, right?
Talk about an all-in-one tool.
It really makes you wonder if there are even more layers to this behavior that we haven't uncovered yet,
Yeah.
given how widespread purring is in the animal kingdom. Cheetahs, gorillas. Even some squirrels produce similar sounds.
Really?
It seems likely that this behavior has like deep evolutionary roots and diverse purposes.
It's fascinating to think that something as simple as a purr can be so complex and multifaceted.
Right. Yeah.
We may never fully unravel all its mysteries.
Yeah.
But that's part of what makes cats so intriguing.
Exactly. They keep us guessing.
Yeah.
But maybe that's the beauty of it.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, I think we should probably wrap it up there.
Okay, sounds good.
But yeah, thanks for coming on and talking about cat purrs with me.
This was fun.
All right, well, we'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.